as far as the civil and exterior work, nothing changes with those alternates. So it's just the building. We're gonna build the taxi lane to the same length, no matter how big the building is. The only difference is there would be obviously the additional concrete approaches to the building that would change and go along with it, but other than that, all the civil improvements would stay the same. The asphalt taxi lane coming off of the taxiway out in front on the east side of this building, a couple 100 feet long, asphalt. Not much to say about it. It's very minor striping up at the intersection with the taxiway. On the west side of the building, there's an existing taxi lane, so there won't be any additional taxi lane work on the west side. Drainage improvements along with the taxiway. Towards the south end, we'll be installing some minor swales, getting down to a drainage structure by the access road. Other than that, I mean, that's the real basics of the project, just kind of a quick overview. Construction and operations on the airport, this access road right to the south of us here, that'll be your main point of access. You can follow it around as kind of an S-curve over towards the west over here, and that'll get you to the main project site. All your material storage and everything should happen back down there. It's also shown on the construction safety and phasing plan on where your material and equipment should be stored. Everything should be contained within that area hatched out on that plan. If there's excess material on site, it should remain on site. There's stockpiles on the north side of the airport. There's a haul road on the north side of the airport up there. You can get out on the highway right here, just pull out and back onto the airport on the north side. There's a bunch of stockpiles back there and some material from previous projects as well. Other than that, I think I'll just open it up to any questions here. It's a real brief overview of the project. The architect was planning on being here. He just called me this morning and said he could not make it. So if we do have some structural questions regarding the building or the electrical and stuff like that, I'll write those down and I'll get you answers and get that information back to you. So you guys have any questions, anything you want to go through?
Mine would be timing, schedule.
Timing? The project right now is set up to be let on May 22nd. It is, I don't know if you want to have anything to say on the timing. I assume we're planning on...
Well, the board is, there's going to have to be a vote with the public comment before.
Okay.
So there'll be a meeting scheduled.
Okay, do you know what date that is?
I will let you know.
They can set that date anytime after we get this.
Okay, so we'll get the bids.
Get the
and then
bids,
we'll
yeah.
have a board meeting, take a vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So generally, it's probably gonna be about 4 weeks after any kind of approval.
Okay.
Right, to get through the paperwork through your office and everything turned around. So, I guess looking at that, May 22nd, you'd be looking at having a meeting within the next week or so after that?
After the 22nd?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
about right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if that's the case, say we have a meeting that following week, 4 weeks to turn it around, maybe we could be starting by the end of June.
You say that there's public comment. Is this a go for sure?
No.
Not yet, no.
Not until we get the pricing and, you know, a few other facts put together.
It has to be voted on by the residents,
Okay.
the electorate. You can't go ahead without that by law. And that's, I'm quoting the town attorney and also the Towns Association's law firm.
As soon as we get the approval, we can get the awarded contract out within a week, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as we get an approval from the town,
Yeah, I can get going right away on
then we, okay,
it. I get the order contract out in a week.
okay, good. There'll be some paperwork, to get from the contractor, the ECIP and, construction safety plan, stuff like that, that will need to be in before we can approve the contract, and sometimes that does delay the start, depending upon how quickly we can get information back. But, so hopefully sometime in June, we should be able to get this thing off the ground.
June 1st.
That's in June.
I'd like to start tomorrow. If I could build it today, I could have 3/4 of them rented out tomorrow morning. So that's just how, so, and the other thing is, we talked about a 10 unit, keeping it at even number, 5 on each side. And it only comes up to 11,946 square feet. We can go to 12,000 square feet.
Okay, well, that's,
Without the firewalls and all this extra.
well, that's something we can discuss
Yeah, right,
afterwards.
yeah. So,
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. While you guys are out here, take a look around. I'll be here for a little bit, so if you have any questions after you look around the site, hop back in, let me know.
Do you have any copies of a scale of what you're proposing to bid and build?
The plans?
Yes.
Please,
Without,
I've got
I don't
copies.
want an inch thick deal, but I would like to have at least a schematic of the layout, location.
Okay, we can, they are available, either through the town or the bureau, or you can purchase a copy from our office.
Is that
but
something-
There's some, we have copies up here you can take a look at. Can't take it with you, but.
You don't have any 8.5 by 11s?
I'm more concerned with the drawing. I don't want to build it. I just want to be able to have a good visual of where is this going to be located and where,
If you give me your email, I
We
can
can,
scan.
we can make a copy of
They
the
can email
overall
it to
site
you.
I
plan.
can do that.
Okay,
I think you already have my email at Madison.
Yeah, yeah, I can get it.
Yeah, if they email it to you, you can just look at it.
Yeah, it's Jim Rowland,
Okay.
so you've got it there. I met with 2 other people at Madison.
Yeah, Dan and Mary,
Right.
yeah.
Mary was not there. She was off on
Oh, yeah, yeah.
illness leave.
Okay, so then Mark and Dan probably.
Right, there were 3 representatives.
Okay,
Yep, if you would. It's Jim Rowland at charter.net,
okay,
so it's pretty easy.
remember that.
all right, well, with that, we'll, come to a close here. Take a walk around, if you have any questions, let me know.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.